La 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 la. Hi guys, my name's Calamative Joe. Welcome back to a new video on the Calamative Joe YouTube channel. Welcome to the video. I don't know if we're... Okay, I don't know if this stream's live right now. I can't see the live chat right now. So I'm streaming blind right now. Hello Pixel King, welcome to the stream. Hello Jar. Jar. Perhaps it's this one we have to go through then. I've spawned in about 8 or 9 withers into here, just well, 6 withers into here. So we're just watching. The withers are just going to be fighting it out over here, while we go back to the ideas world. Welcome to the stream. This was an idea that I generally want to build. I generally want to build this cube. But I've got to get it right. I've got to get it right first to know how to do it. Oh, this is my pixel art, guys. I made a lot of pixel art back in the day. The cake. Where's the axe? We've got the pickaxe. We've got the golden axe. And the sword. Maybe we'll go and build. Maybe we should build one. The sword was a bit more. The sword was a bit harder to do. Hello, Costi. I love pixel art. Yeah, I used to build a lot of pixel art in here. So this is just a rainbow. This was me just building an idea. Lightsabers. Some weird face thing. Vader. This was going to be the Death Star, and that was a TIE fighter. Ooh. Sorry, itchy chin. Hello, Costi. Welcome to the stream. This is a cake, guys. This is meant to be a cake. This is a dirt block. And the whole joke about this was that the dirt block was meant to look like it had been taken out of the ground here. Kind of want to do that, actually. Should we go do that? Let's go do that on our survival world. Let's go do that. Ryan also has amazing hair. Who the fuck's Ryan? I'm joking. How are you, Pixel King, and how are you, Costi? Welcome to the stream. Right, so we're going to go and build... I hope my shovel's going to be able to take it. And the limited word height makes it more hard. Yeah, it does. I think the height limit in Minecraft should be more like 500 blocks. I mean, for me it's 256. So I have to be careful with what I build. It's not too big. But also, I don't really like building buildings very high. Good, that's good to hear. I don't really like builds that are too high, guys, because I hate the clouds coming through the builds. Because it should be 1,000, actually. Yeah, what 1,000, yeah. What would be 1,000 meters? That'd be 1,000 meters. 1,000 meters would... Actually, 1 block is a meter, is a meter, so 1 block's about 3 feet. So 1,000 meters is about 3,000 feet. Yeah. If you wanted to actually do an actual build height limit, if you wanted to actually do that, 3,000 meters, you can only really build up about 600 feet in reality. In Minecraft, you can only build about 600 feet. Whereas I walked up Mount Snowdon in Wales a few months ago. Mount Snowdon is 1,085 meters, so Mount Snowdon would be bigger than a Minecraft world. Because Mount Snowdon is 1,085 meters. It's 3,300 feet. I mean, I could build a proper scale Burj Khalifa. How tall is a Burj Khalifa? How tall is the Because the Burj Khalifa is tall, but it's not ridiculously tall. It's 830 meters, so it's 2,700 feet tall. So yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah, it's the tallest building in the world, but they were going to build a tower called the Jeddah Tower. The Jeddah Tower was going to be a mile tall. It was going to be nearly 5,000 feet tall. I don't think you need a building that's 5,000 feet tall. Like, 5,000 feet. 5,280 feet. Have we got anyone here that's like 6 foot? If there's anyone here that's like 6 foot, that's like 6,000 people that are 6 foot on top of each other. I forget what I mean. Some of these skyscrapers now, it's just ridiculous how tall they are. I don't know why they're so tall. What would you rather have? One super tall building or just loads around the same area, equally of the same height? I mean, I guarantee the view would be amazing from the top. Ooh, I guarantee the view would be amazing from the top. Yeah, to build a oh my eye. To build a properly scaled Burj Khalifa, Minecraft would have to extend their world height limit an extra 500 blocks. But you would have to do it on a to even attempt that, you would have to have it at oh my eye. If you wanted to build the Burj Khalifa, you would have to have a flat world, and you would have to. It would have to be have another 500 blocks added on, because the Burj Khalifa is 830. Even with the 300 we've already got, you would have to have it totally flat. You wouldn't be able to have it on places like caves, because if that 500 added on wouldn't be enough. If you get what I mean. We are going to find a spot to build what I want to build. I just need a spot. Just give me a sec, guys. There's something in my eye. Guys, I am an idiot. I am absolutely categorically an idiot. Hello, James Rogers. Welcome to the stream. I am categorically, guys, an idiot. I was working on a novel last night, guys, because I write novels. And hello, Leo. Welcome to the stream. I was working on a novel last night, guys, and I made an absolute pash up. I'm totally an idiot. I went looking for a chapter in this book that I'm publishing in November, only to find out that I'd forgotten to add it in. Hello, Leo. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, guys, I went looking for a build, only to find out that I hadn't even added it into the book. So I spent yesterday having to rewrite parts of One's War to Dawn of Planets One's War to add that chapter in before it publishes in November. It didn't add that much on. It only added 4 pages. No. 30. It added 30 pages on. It was 303, now it's 333. I couldn't believe I made that mistake, though. I never put this stream in my Discord server. In fact, Discord's not even on, because I literally went on a walk. I've literally just come back and haven't turned Discord on my screen. So I have a notification in the general chat. Right, where's my video announcer setting? There we go. Just going to tell people that the stream is live. We're going to go over here and we're going to build something. I just got to be slightly careful, guys, because there is something in my arm. No, there's nothing. What did I say? There's nothing on my arm. Surprisingly, guys, the weather is a bit weird right now. Right now, the weather is very, very weird. So, yesterday it was, sorry, not yesterday. Hello, Kobe Brian. Welcome back to the stream. Remember me? Of course I do. Welcome back. Hello, party guy. 128 bits. Welcome back. I know, Egg. I saw your comment on my Discord server this morning. I saw your comment this morning. I did crack up when I read it. I'm so silly. Is that what you call it? School finally closed. What do you mean it finally closed? It's only April. Unless you're having like a school break or something like that. Joe sounds so sick of me. Joe's enough of me already. Too bad, Joe. No, I haven't had enough. I wouldn't say that. I would never say that. I would never openly say that to anyone. But I wouldn't think it anyway. As much as I've got that area, that's too small for what I want to build right now. I need to find a spot where I can build what I want to build right now. I want to build something super fun. I'm from the UK. Yeah, I'm from the UK. My fucking foot is killing me, guys. Sorry. Give me flowers, sunshine. Give me flowers, Iron Golem. He didn't. I just want a space where it's not too big, not too small. Oh, now I got... Sorry, Egg, I totally didn't work out what you were saying then till afterwards. You already finished school and everything at college. Oh, that's what you meant. That's what you meant. When you said school is closed, I couldn't work out what you were on about. That's what you meant. I couldn't work out what you were talking about when you said school is closed. I thought, but schools aren't closed. Yeah, that's what you meant. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I have finished school and college and university. Why can't they teach college stuff in school? Why can't they teach college stuff in school? Because that's not what... It's different. Because it's different in school. What they teach in college, you don't need to know. Colleges in the UK teach you life skills, such as if you're studying... If you decided that you want to study, I don't know, computer programming in school, they exclusively teach you computer programming. If you want to study, I don't know, art, they exclusively teach you art. Schools have to teach you everything, maths, English, because that's what schools are for. Schools are there to educate you. And then colleges are there to basically train you into your chosen career. But you choose what you want to learn. In UK schools, yeah. But you already know what you want to do. When you leave school, you already know what you want to do pretty much. You already know what you want to do, and it's about getting the grades so you can get in there, because you've got to get, there's certain grades and things that you've got to get into college. That's what schools are for. Schools are to educate you, to give you the best shot in your future career. How deep was that? Well, you don't get practicals for that egg. 1, 2, 3, 5. Bro, what? That's what colleges are for. Colleges are there for you to learn some stuff, but that's what schools are for. They aren't going to teach you the college stuff in schools because they're not qualified to do that. You can only be taught college stuff by an actual college professor. Your teachers in school aren't qualified to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's not what I expected to see on the stream today, but oh shit. Yeah, actually, I got it right. You like cylinders, cool. I wished all regions were united. Yeah, I don't because there would be, that would never happen, because there's so many different, that would never happen though, because there's so many different, you know, the English people wouldn't want to give up their English nationality to be part of a union. 1, 2, 3, 4, so I need to got one more. The English people wouldn't want to give up their English nationality. The Scottish people, you know, the French, the German, the Indian, the Bangladeshi, none of them would want to give up their national identities. If you get what I mean. Yeah, none of them would want to give up their national identities. Yeah, that's why the world can never be united like that. Or maybe languages. Yeah, it would never happen, because, you know, there's too many languages. I ain't want the. I get the strongest passport. What is is Italian the strongest passport? I thought it was UK, but I might be wrong. The strongest passport in the world is actually Singapore. The three strongest. The three strongest passports are Singapore, 192 countries. Japan, 188. Denmark, Luxembourg, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, 186. Austria, Belgium, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Ireland, Italy, Netherlands, Norway, 185. What's the UK? The UK is ranked the 7th. The UK is the same, 185. The UK is ranked 7th, 185. Yeah, no, Italian is down further down. Yeah, Italian's further down. It's South Korean. So what we've just built. We're waiting for the dirt to get up there. Unless I can use this silk touch pickaxe and just pick up a dirt block, which I somehow have done. Son, I don't even know what slots is. What? You don't even know what... So, the whole thing, it's not a dirt castle. It's not a dirt castle we're building. We're building a dirt block. So what we've done, we've made it look like we just dug it out the ground. Hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm an idiot. I haven't been to any country. I'm just in space. Well, you've obviously had to been to one country because you can't access the internet from space. You can't access the internet from in space. So this is designed, guys, to... I've probably travelled half the world just because... Yeah, I've travelled to a few places. I've been to a few places. I've been to France, Spain, Belgium, and Germany. Yeah, I've been to France. Yeah, France, Spain, Belgium, and Germany. I've travelled to other cities. Yeah. Sorry, my nose is a bit blocked, guys. But yeah. I've been out to the edge of Scotland. That's the furthest I've gone. So you've left your city then. Surprisingly though, I've never been abroad. I've never been abroad with my family. Most of the times I've been abroad was on school trips and a uni trip. That was a real fun. That was a fun trip. That was the Germany one was fun. It was a uni trip and that was wild. Guy in my class got so fucking drunk on the plane that he basically... Oh shit. Shit, I've dropped my Joy-Con and I can't find it. Yeah, guy in my college class got so drunk on the plane that he we had to basically help him. We had to kind of help him to the bloody hotel that we were staying in. You could say I've travelled around Egypt, like all of it. Yeah. Ooh. Let's say we're gifts on YouTube. I don't personally, because I hate Instagram with all the gifts. I hate Instagram with all the gifts because when I'm scrolling and when I'm scrolling through comments on people's videos, I just want to see actual comments. I don't want to see gifts that have no, revelation to the video. Yeah, that's the thing. When I go onto Instagram and I flip through people's flick on my Instagram feed and I look at the comments of these videos, there's just so many gifs and half of them make no sense to what the video's about. And it's kind of like, what's the point? Sending gifts to someone in Instagram better than Shorts. I don't know though. YouTube Shorts is good. YouTube Shorts is good, but only when you ban people that upload random stuff. For example, the problem with YouTube Shorts is anyone can post it. I've flicked on YouTube Shorts before, and I found a woman literally wiping a baby's ass. How is that allowed on YouTube? Minecraft shorts and Minecraft videos, but voiced over. Well, you will have voiceover on the video. Isn't this a voiceover? You know, you're watching my Minecraft stream, but you're hearing my voice over it. Technically, every video gaming content you've ever watched is a voiceover. My videos are all. Is that you, Decepted? Is that you, Decepted? I know you're not Decepted. I know you're not Decepted. I'm joking, because Decepted keeps playing songs about that guy. Basically, Decepted had a guy from Syria in his Discord server that basically would just kept insulting him. So he started playing songs about the ex-Syrian president, just praising him. The songs that were praising him just to piss him off, because the guy basically would insult people, then take offence if you insulted him back. Yeah. Yeah, we had a guy from Syria in my friend's Discord server, and he was just a bit strange. He was very he took everything. He was very literal, so he took everything over the top. Yeah, so this guy on my friend's server, he was very over the top. Am I strange? I wasn't calling you strange. I was calling this guy on my friend's Discord server strange. He basically boasted about how fat he was. He basically boasted. He wanted to basically be in control of. This guy wanted to be in control of my friend's Discord server because he was the heaviest person there. They should stop buying cats. But you can't stop someone buying a cat. You can't stop someone buying a cat, though. College in my country is just score 2.0. Sorry, I never saw that comment. Yeah, but that's not every country. Not every college, not every country has the same college outfit. Munching cats are cats with short legs. Yeah, you can't stop someone from buying cats, though. Because even if you don't like a pet, somebody else might like a pet. For example, I don't like pugs. I find pug dogs ugly. If they stop buying munchkin cats, they'll stop breeding them. Yeah, but you can't stop someone from breeding something. I like them. The thing is, they're downgraded because of the short legs. But even so, you can't just stop someone from breeding them because you don't like them. That, you know, that in the regard, that sounds like imagine telling a groups of people you can no longer have children because I don't like you. In a regard, that's like yeah, you can't stop breeding animals. Breeding pests is bad. Do you mean breeding pets, not pests? They do it because of the dollar. But also, people do it because people breed pets. Queen Elizabeth II of the United Kingdom used to breed corgis. Queen Elizabeth II of the United Kingdom, she loved corgis. She had lots of corgis, so she used to breed corgis. For many, many years, she breeded corgis. The best bird is a dove pigeon. Oh, do you mean pigeon? Good morning, Joe. Hello, Double Anchors. Welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome to the stream. I just want to grab some dirt, guys, so we can fix that area for 2 seconds. I haven't got enough dirt to finish it, so I'm hoping we have some here. Ooh, it's evening here. Yeah. It's not for me though. It is evening for me. It's 5:30 for me. Yeah, it is evening for me. It's 5:30, but you know, in some parts of America, it's like 11 a.m., 9 a.m. Oh my god. Yeah. It was raining recently. Yeah, it's been quite... It's not raining for me, but it's freezing. Which is really weird. It's really weird, because yesterday it was one of the warmest April days I'd ever seen. Yesterday, guys, we had one of the warmest April days I've ever seen in my life. It was... Yesterday... Yeah, yesterday it was 22 degrees. And right now it's absolutely freezing. And right now it's absolutely fucking freezing. It's so cold. Ooh. Tell me where I got sunburnt. Yeah. Right, okay. Using all that sand we've got from over there, the reason we're coming here and doing this... I still got sunburnt today. How? Sunburn is bad though, guys, so wear sun cream. Wear sun cream, everybody, because getting sunburnt is not the... well, it's not the best thing in the world, so... yeah, everyone wear sun cream. Now we can go over here and fix this. Yeah, we are out of dirt, but Yeah, it's so... Oh my god, it's so cold, guys. It is generally, guys, it's freezing. Do you want to know how old my mum's PC is? Of course, you can tell us. Ha ha ha, my knee just clicked. My knee just clicked as I moved. Ooh, I do apologise, guys. It is absolutely freezing. Yesterday it was 22 degrees. It was literally like a summer's day, and now it's absolutely freezing. We've done all that. We can take the snow and the sticks in here. Actually, the sticks we can take to the sticks we can probably take to the minigame area. They can probably go into the roller coaster. And some of you asked me the other day when we're going to work on that again. Pretty soon. Pretty soon. I just want to have. I wanted to have a little break from the roller coaster and just build something else for a little bit. Is my mic working? That's not as bad as what I thought, Pixel King. That's not as bad as what I thought. I've got my family's old I've got my family's old computer under my desk. It's from 2007. And then I've got the older computer somewhere from like 2005. When you said 2009, 2009 isn't actually that long ago. But 4 GB of RAM back then is what you needed, because video games weren't as high spec as they were now. 20 years ago, I don't know, 17 years ago, that's all you needed. 17, 18 years ago, that's all you needed, guys. When I started school in 2007, guys, because in the UK you start school when you're like 4, nearly 5. So I started school in 2007. When I started school, we didn't have flat screen computers then. We had desktop computers, but we didn't have like the newer ones then. We only had the older style ones, which was literally a box. It was literally like a plastic. They were literally like those, like an old box computer. Flat screen computers hadn't really came out then. And well, they switched to more modern ones. They switched to more modern ones. I'd like to say Windows XP. I've got a Windows XP. I still got my Windows 7. I still got my Windows 7. I've still got my Windows 7, guys. In fact, it's right here. It's literally just by my bed. It went wrong. It went wrong and I can't open it. And I've still got some like old documents I want. So my friend said he'd have a look at it. But we haven't actually seen each other in person since. It was Decepted, guys. If you want to talk about computers, talk to Decepted. The guy works with computers. The guy knows so much about computers. Yeah, so Yeah, if there's anything wrong with my computer, I say to I tell Decepted, he has a look at it for me. Literally, I couldn't change a fuse on a computer. Ooh, ho, ho. I do apologise. How is everybody on this stream today, guys? We've only got 2 people watching. I didn't realise that. Guys, Doctor Who released a trailer last night. It's 20 years since David Tennant's first season. Yeah. Computers have come along a lot in the last, 20 years, but that's because technology's just got more powerful. Like, for example, one of my first TVs that I ever got, when I was, I don't know, when I was about 8, my parents gave me their old TV. Sorry, when I was about, I don't know, 10, my parents gave me their... Yeah, Decepted is very good with computers. Well, he works with them, so he knows. So if I ever have anything broken on my computer, I just take it to him, he has a look, and then somehow fixes it. And then tries to tell me what it is, what was wrong with it, and I really want to do that, and I want it to be funny. I want to put this bed on the top of that tree. Boof. Oh, I can't. Put it on top of here then. Oh yeah, that worked. Oh. Yeah, my first TV, guys, I think it was 720. My first TV, oh god, I didn't get my first flat screen TV. I didn't get my first flat screen TV until I was like, I don't know, 15. No, I didn't get my first flat screen TV until I was... Yeah, about 14 probably. Probably about 14, because I had 2 box TV. I had 1 box TV, then a small one, a small box TV that my aunt gave me, that they were getting rid of. Then my grandparents had a friend that gave me another box TV when the other one broke. Then I got my parents' old box TV, and then I got another box TV. Then it went wrong. Oh my nose. Then I got a flat screen TV. But all I could do was play DVDs on it, guys. And then I bought my first smart TV. And I had that smart TV for 7 years. Until I bought a new one in January. Oh, I know. Until I bought a new one in January, guys. Face reveal. Yeah, we did that video. We did that video to promote my book, yeah. Oh, I do apologise, I just sneezed. I play Roblox games, they do much. I'm not playing Roblox, guys. Because I don't like Roblox. Never played it, never will. Also, guys, I'm not as young as some of you guys. I'm not as young as some of you guys, so Roblox doesn't have has much appeal for me, because to me Roblox is still that shit game that nerds played in 2013. That's just my preference though, guys. Like, Roblox was shit in 2013, and I still think it's shit now. That's just my preference though, but I don't understand the appeal of Roblox. I never have. Oh no. Oh, sorry, my nose is a bit. Oh, guys, I'm just gonna mute myself for a minute. I'm gonna close the window because I'm thin cold. Right, I'm back. Joe, you're about to crap yourself. No. It's absolutely free. Where I'm from, it's absolutely freezing. Where I'm from is absolutely freezing. So it was 22 degrees yesterday, which is basically, I don't know, 22C to F. That's basically about 70 Fahrenheit then. But it's now like 9 Celsius. It's now like 8 or 9 Celsius. So there's a 13-14 degree drop. Do you want me to tell you something ridiculous that happened last night? You can tell us if you want. Yeah, so the reason I'm saying it's cold, guys, is because we've had a 13-14 degree drop since yesterday. It is utterly freezing. It doesn't help, guys. I've just put my dressing gown on, guys. Because it's that cold. But it doesn't help that I got a new one for Christmas and it's about triple XL. It doesn't help that it's about 3 sizes too big. But it is freezing, guys. I just had to try and find something to warm up a minute because it's the middle of April. Well, we're 10 days into April. It's free. Why would you... Is that like a TV remote? Why would you want to take a TV remote in there? But I will be honest, I've forgotten the TV remote was in my pocket before. But... Ouch. But I mean that could have been bad. You could have lost the remote. You could have lost the remote down the toilet. And actually, you could have. Yeah, I'm going to tell you guys a joke. So when I was a kid. So, obviously, you do advent calendars, right, everybody? You do advent calendars, obviously, at Christmas. You get a chocolate. Obviously, in the run-up to Christmas, 24 days. You have an advent calendar, like a chocolate. You know what I'm talking about? Well, I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. So, it's the run-up to Christmas. So it's a run up to Christmas, it's advent calendar, I don't know, I've opened it up. I've opened the advent calendar up, got the chocolate, and I need to go to the toilet. So I've sat on the toilet, eating the advent calendar, about to eat the advent calendar, and it slipped out of my hand. So I used to, get up, have to go to the toilet, to do, business. And I would sit there and eat my advent calendar chocolate on the toilet. But on one particular day, I went to get the chocolate coin out the packet, and I dropped the packet, so it ended up, I didn't get my advent calendar chocolate that day, the toilet had it. So that's what made me think of when you said about taking a remote in the toilet. I once dropped chocolate down the toilet because I took the chocolate in with me. So I very much understand the pain of that when you forget, when you take something into the toilet with you without thinking of it. What I've never done though is what God Bless You did. Who watches the streams? He went onto Decepted's Discord VC and showed us turned his camera on while he was on the toilet, and he did a video telling us that he was on the toilet. Talking of which, guys, I saw a weird thing last night. Ooh, my nose. Sorry, my nose is a bit all over the place. Guys, I saw a really odd thing last night. So, you guys know about the YouTuber Hubu Loika person, don't you, guys? That watches the streams. He uploaded a video into Deceptive's Discord server that I'm never going to get out of my head. So, oh my god. Oh, sorry, my nose is a bit blocked. But yeah, so what was I going to say? Guys, I saw something bizarre last night. I got pinged last night in my friend's Discord server with a YouTube video. The guy that pinged me had uploaded a video, and I've never seen. I think I should see if I can get one of your new books because I think it sounds pretty cool. Oh, thank you. That's really kind of you. In July, it will be 3 years since I wrote Archipelago, which feels really, really weird. It'd be 3 years. Oh, does that... Oh my god, I wrote that when I was 20. I was literally like 20 and a half when I started. I was like 20 years, 6 months when I wrote that. That feels weird that it would be 3 years. I've been trying to rewrite. I've been trying to come up with ideas. I've been trying to write Archipelago 2, Book 2, for 3 years. I just can never finish it. But I'm generally going to do that. I'm not saying that as simply. I'm actually genuine. No, I know. We've had quite a few people that have. Personally, I mostly read graphic novels. Graphic as in like drawing, or just generally graphic as in like graphic violence. Because graphic's interesting. The word graphic can be like if it's a really good picture, or it could be that it's just very dark. Graphic can be used in two different perspectives. But I also like graphic novels, so that's what I sort of... Obviously, the most graphic novel I've ever wrote was The Dollmaker. The Dollmaker kept me up at night thinking, have I made this? Is this too dark? Is this too horrific? But I will admit, though, I watched a true crime documentary about a British serial killer. And when I was watching it, I was like, this basically, some of these bits here just match what I'm writing at the moment. So I incorporated like little bits of actual real life serial killers. into the story and it was it's quite a dark thing to do, but it was I think it worked well. I don't mean that kind of graphic novel. I mean like they have little pictures like comic books. Oh yeah. Yeah, graphic novels. They tend to be the title graphic novel tends to be like comics that were dark. One of my favorite graphic comics of all time was what's his name? One of my favorite graphic ones was Alan Moore. Is that his name? Alan Moore. Alan Moore's V for Vendetta, and then he also did Batman: The Killing Joke. Alan Moore, he did some really good ones. He did Watchmen. He did Batman: The Killing Joke. He wrote Swamp Thing. I could have swore he wrote I thought he did The Dark Knight Returns as well. Oh no, that was Frank Miller. Frank Miller did The Dark Knight Returns. The best DC comic I've ever read was The Dark Knight Returns. The Dark Knight Returns was just amazing. If you've never heard of The Dark Knight Returns, everyone, The Dark Knight Returns is a really dark Batman comic. Batman's been in retirement for 10 years, and he comes out of retirement and he goes to war with Superman because the President of the United States in this comic is facing war with the Soviet Union. So what happens is the President forced all the Justice League to retire, but he kept Superman and made Superman be the poster boy. Superman is basically like Captain America in a way. It's a really good comic, but he did two sequels. 3 years later, Batman comes out of hiding and decides to try and take out the President of the United States, who is corrupt and a puppet of Lex Luthor. It's a really great comic. V for Vendetta, though, is one of the only DC characters which is totally based in Britain. Alan Moore, V for Vendetta is based on it's based in a fictional universe. Hello, Sakul. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, going on to the point I was making, guys. Alan Moore's V for Vendetta is based in Britain. In the comic, it was based after a nuclear war. Great Britain survived a nuclear war due to its location, but in the film it was a virus. But a political party has taken over and basically killed anybody that doesn't align with its views. And a character called V for Vendetta basically goes after everyone that wronged him. So it's a great film. It's a great film. I actually did a film review for this YouTube channel, and then it got took down. I planned it, and then YouTube decided to take it down. Which it wasn't... One of the greatest yeah, one of the greatest comics I've ever read. I'm just gonna blow my nose a minute. I'll be back in a minute. There we go. I'm back. Sorry. Hello, Red X. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, guys. I literally nipped away for 2 seconds. I nipped away for 2 seconds because I have hay fever, guys, and my nose was blocked. So I just went and blew my nose for a moment. I'm back. Anyway. Do 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 do. So, pardon me. Why is it so cold? When do we come on here? I forgot coming on the world. Tell you what. Let's go see if we can let's go see if we can play a mini game. Let's see if we can get on to, I don't know, a tumble mini game or something. Probably not, no. A battle mini game is probably more likely. Apparently not. So we'll create one then. Select maps. Unfortunately, I've only got the main ones. Central spawn, normal. Let's say long. Lives per round, 3. We're not going to allow all skins. There we go. Now, let's have some fun. I'm going to vote Cove. I'm gonna vote Cove, 'cause Cove is fun. Do 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 do. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm playing Legacy Console Edition, I'm afraid. So if you do not have this version, you will not be able to play, I'm afraid. Bloody hell. That guy was in here for the pit massive about 2 seconds, wasn't he? Now we can go down to here. Stop the water. We've done all 4 of those. Now, press this button and water will now come back through here, see? So that water now does not fill up the pond here. It now goes down into here like this. Hold on. Right. I used to love some of these little places here. I think if you come up here now, I remember there used to be let's go have some fun, shall we? And now we can open these doors like this, see? Fantastic. We're back out into the newer area. Just gonna wait to see if anyone joins. Ooh. Can I've told you how cold it is, guys. It is really cold. 134 people have watched this stream today, which is just amazing, guys. I want to see if we can hit 30,000 views this month. We've got another 20 days of April. So I'd love to see if we could... And we've just crossed 8,150 subscribers. Thank you, guys. It's amazing. We're going to hit... The aim is to hit 8,200 by the end of April. We're getting there, guys. Slowly. At the moment as well, guys, we're closing down on getting 100,000 views for this this year. We are 14,000 away at the moment. Right, here we go. Just gonna refresh this. Just gonna refresh the screen a second. I just wanted to check if there have been any more comments on the stream, because sometimes I don't get notifications that there is comments. Right. Just waiting to see if anyone joins. Just missed. I missed the jump. I don't know what I was doing. Boosh, boosh, boosh. That was a hit, guys. I hit it. I mean, we did amazing. I'm just eating a sandwich right now. I should probably eat something in a little later because it's literally just turned 6 o'clock. I did eat chicken strips, guys, for lunch, so I'm probably gonna have like a sandwich later. There we go. If you want to know, guys, this is what I based my... If you guys want to know, this is what I based the roller coaster on, partially. You think we're in the nether, but we're not. You would think that we're in the nether, but we're actually not in the nether. We're actually in the overworld. Might as well go fishing. And we need another one. I had a weird vision there. I had a weird vision then that I saw a skeleton. I mean, I forgot how you get in there. Well, we've got someone in the game now, so... Oh no, we've got 2 people. Cool, hello. Oh my god, I like that. His hat. What these players don't actually realise now is they're actually technically famous now. They're technically part of the Minecraft live stream. I found this out a few months ago. A few months ago, I got a comment from someone on a Switch Sports stream I did from like a few years ago. Oh, apparently there was a YouTuber of 2 million subscribers, and I played against them. So basically they were streaming they were filming their gameplay, but it just happened to be that I was streaming my gameplay streaming that game at the same time, and they were in my game. Turns out I was streaming my gameplay at the same time. I had no idea who that who the person was. Never heard of them. I actually don't know who they were. I still don't know who they were. I just know that somebody told me that I was playing with somebody, and so I researched the channel. I did play a game of football on Switch Sports with someone that had 2 million subs. Hello, Evie Lord. Welcome to the stream. Right, let's throw that away. Hello, Jez. Welcome to the stream. Right, let's go to... Shit. Is there a ladder here? No. I'm stuck, guys. Right, so... Right, there we go. Playing my forever word. I thought I'd join the stream. Cool. Welcome. I thought we'd go and check out this chest that we were going to look at, but I missed it. And as I pressed the button, I fell. But nothing in here, so we'd head across here then. Seriously? That's a lot of progress on your forever world. Well, this isn't my forever world. This isn't my forever world. This is generally, this is the mini games. I've just died. Shit. I just died, so... Shit, that's... Oh, I'm dead. That's not fair. That's... No. What's the point of calling a truce if you're not gonna... I'm stuck anyway. Oh. I'm stuck anyway. I'm gonna die anyway. What's the point of calling a truce if you're not gonna call a truce? I need the arrows. I'm out. Oh, good game. But I died though unfairly. 4 kills. Nemesis yourself. 90. I spent 100%. I spent 96%, so I inflicted 54. But yeah, that's kind of, that was. Guys, would you like to see Triton City? Triton City is a world I created when I was like 14. Hello, Alex DeOneCall. Welcome to the stream. I created this world when I created this world here when I was 14, guys. Let's go this way. I haven't built on this world since I was like 14. So, let's go to the spawn area. Welcome to Triton City. That's the map of Triton City, by the way. That is the map of Triton City. Triton City was a very fun thing to build. I will admit. Triton was very, very fun to build. Oh, I do apologise, guys. Sorry, I just had to rub my eye because my eye was a bit sore. Yeah, Triton City. This is it. We've got a lot of skyscrapers. We've even got a plane in the sky. Unfortunately, we're not going to go into any towers. I probably shouldn't have made that joke, but yeah, there's no. I was making the joke because there's no towers. We haven't got any ridiculously tall skyscrapers. Where's my penthouse? This is my penthouse right here. Joe, when do you start streaming every day? Well, it depends. It fluctuates, Alex, because you know I'm not young. I start the stream. It fluctuates because I start the stream, but I sometimes am busy. I sometimes am quite busy, guys, so I start the stream. I stream when I can. So basically, the stream will normally start between 3 and 5. So today, this one started at 5. Well, this one started at 5, maybe a little bit earlier. I might have started at like 10 to 5. Yeah, it changes all the time. For one stack of gold ingots will buy you this skyscraper, guys. What, a stack of gold ingots and you can buy this building right here. I did make a skyscraper out of ice. Bit of a stupid idea. To us it was 6 o'clock. Yeah, it would have been. But I'm not. I can't pander my streams though. I can't pander my streams to everybody in the audience. I can't pander my streams to everyone in the audience though. In a regard. Because some of you are from other time zones, which if I did streams in other people's time zones, I would hardly get any sleep. This was going to be a shopping mall, guys. This was going to be a shopping mall. Oh, guys, the flower shop from my survival world. This is the initial design. This is where it was from initially. Is the other person in the stream you? No, because I never watched the stream. Hello, Skittle. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, the flower shop from my survival world is the initial design was here. Yeah, we built this building was designed to look silly. I decided to build a little silly building, so this skyscraper here was designed to look like some building blocks, which I thought was a really cool idea at the time. Oh. Yeah, so this building was designed to look like some building blocks, guys. So what do you think? Yeah, the building here was designed to look like some building blocks. I don't recall building this house. Yeah, again, I don't recall building a lot. I kind of like that. I kind of like that house, actually. That house I kind of like. The one with the melons on, I don't remember building that. But although it does look cool though, doesn't it? I will not chat much. It's alright. This building here was slightly weird. I put a farm on the top. This one here I put beds on the top. This one here was some wood. Although, I will admit, I still love this building. I like this. Have I got any other servers? These aren't servers. These are just Minecraft worlds that I've created over the years. I've got loads of worlds. This is one. This just happens to be one I created in 2017. I created this world when I was about, I don't know, 14 and a half. I love this house. This was my house. I never finished the design. Hey, the kitchen looks nice though. But yeah, this was my house. I thought my house looked pretty cool on here. I thought it would look really cool. I can't tell between servers and worlds. They're a little bit, yeah. There's a bit of a difference. Servers you would have other people playing on. Servers there would be other people on, because you only really have a server for community purposes. But yeah, I can't. What was the name of this building? What was the name of this skyscraper? I can't remember, but I remember why I built it. Yeah, a server would have other people on it. Because a server is more of a community thing. If you wouldn't create a Minecraft server if you didn't have community people. Where's the one with his head? This villager. I remember playing Xbox 360 like yesterday. Yeah, I've played them all. I've played all the Minecraft versions. I've played all the Minecraft versions, bar the PS3 edition. All the Minecraft Legacy editions, I played them all. We spawned a couple of chickens. Yeah. Of all the legacy console editions, I played them all, bar the PS3 version. I owned the Wii U and Switch ones, and I played all the others at friends' houses, but I didn't know anyone that played it on PS3. I've played them all, bar the PS3 edition. %, battery, I gotta go. That's alright. Thank you for joining the live stream, Skittle, and have a good rest of your day. Let's switch to a different world, guys. Let's switch to a different world. Let's see what other worlds we've got on here. I don't exactly remember every single world that I've ever got. We have on here, so. Right, let's have a look. Okay, Survival Legacy 2025, cool world. Well, we have this world. This is what my Survival Legacy world looked like in 2018. It looks a little different, guys. What was this? The doghouse is practically the same, except I put a new. Except we sort of remodeled it a bit. There's some builds here that I want to rebuild. This was built by a subscriber here. This bit here was built by a subscriber. I got rid of it to build something, but I really want to rebuild it. I really want to rebuild this. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it. So 2 blocks each time, so it's 2, 2, 2, and then there was 4 of them, so okay. Hello ML, welcome to the stream. I believe Skittle's just left. Oh, Skittle here using my phone. I thought you were asking where Skittle was then. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are just on my survival worlds. Basically, I've got a copy from what my world looked like in 2018. My world looked much different, guys, in 2018. Although some bits look the same. Could you still do that back then? Yeah, you could. You could. Yeah, you could. Back then, you could still do the. Did we still have a bed on the top there at the time? We did. Right, let's just jump over to there. Do you know what? I've just had a really, really cool idea. I just had a cool idea. Why don't on streams from now on, Why don't on streams I take a copy of this word and we make a cool I don't know. I've just had an interesting sort of idea. Why don't we go through and do some really cool stuff? What I'm suggesting, guys, we will think about for a moment. But I've just had an idea that's just popped in my head. Yeah. You know, kind of sounds. I remember all these chests being here. Basically, I've just forgot half of them was there. I still have that pickaxe. And that one. These two pickaxes I still have. And that axe. And that bow. 7 years ago. The bridge had just been added then. This bridge had only just been built at the time. This house has since been taken down. Yeah. I didn't even reboot that. Your comment hasn't even shown up, Decepted, which I know I saw. Oh, there you go. That is just outrageous, Decepted. That's outrageous. Did you see Arson's video last night, Decepted? Where he is basically half naked. Well, not half naked, but where he's half naked and he goes and he's trying to do some balance thing, but he's filmed himself doing it when he's basically got no shirt on. One of the weirdest videos I've ever seen in my life. I'm on a copy of Survival Legacy from 2018. So this is the snow area. This is the Winter Wonderland before I built it. Basically, all these lakes are still here. The Winter Wonderland lake here, and these lakes, they're still here. I just replaced the snow all around them. At one point, there was going to be a little tunnel under here that you would have to walk through. But then we decided to flatten it. Ironically, the path is still here. And I believe if we keep heading this way... Was it built at the time? Do we reach the gardens? Have we built that shit yet? Yes, we had. Okay, so I know where we are. we subland was there then. Okay. I'm gonna exit without saving, because obviously I always do when I'm on this copy, so we can preserve it and keep it as realistic as sort of possible. Ooh. It is so cold. Nintendo Switch Edition? Yeah. This is Nintendo Switch Edition. We're just searching these worlds just to see what we got. 2018 copy. Old legacy copy. News. Is this the Mine News? Mine News Decepted. Mine News. Welcome to the news. Welcome to the news with me. If you don't know what Mine News is, guys, Mine News was a comedy sketch me and Decepted did, where we basically made like a little it was a little sketch. It was like many years ago. We even made this map of America, and we were telling the weather. So basically, Creeper was bad, Steve was good weather, Wither was kind of bad weather, and then the Ender Dragon head meant very, very bad weather. Cool. Starts from the past. Don't you remember this, Decepted? I found the world. Stop talking about the past. Jesus, why are you bringing up the past? And then the guy proceeds to then bring up the past. That's what cracked me up about. Why are you bringing up the past? And then he proceeded to just talk about the past, which is kind of funny, really. Oh, whoops. I'll always remember that when we did that sketch, and it looks like you're outside a huge building, and it's actually just a wall. It's a wall and then just a little bit extra on the other side to make it look like a big building. Both of them did. Yeah, that's the funny thing, though. Why are you bringing up the past for? Stop bringing up the past. Do you know what? Do you remember that time when we did that? I know, that's what's so funny about it. It's like, oh, let me think of the right response to that. You know when people just say shit and then forget it? I made this to look like trenches. We're going up the ladder into no man's land. Hey, we've even got a thing right now. My TNT cannon even works. Ready? Look. That wasn't meant to happen. I wasn't meant to get blown apart. So it worked. My little machine works. Ready? Guys, I'm going to show you how to make your own bomb. Actually, we are going to need one more thing. But we can worry about that in a minute. Let's find a village that we can sort of blow up first. So we are going to blow up a village. We are going to blow up a Minecraft village this time. If we can find one, Jesus. Hey, we've come back. Here's a village. Right, so we're going to teach you... I'm going to teach you how to make a bomb in Minecraft. Right, okay. So first things first. We're going to need a place for our weapons for our bombs to go. So like this, ready? So, no. So none of the villagers know what we're going to build right here. None of these villagers know that they're a test subject for our experiments. So, let's just put something in here for a second. We've got to know if it works first. Let's build a little podium first here, and then we can see if our little machine is going to work, eh? Good. So now what will happen? And now we'll see if this little machine decides to work. So our villagers will be all be happy, and then whoopsie. So there we go. Our villagers were happy. And now this should work, see? Why isn't it launching? Should launch. It should launch TNT. Let's try it again. It's gonna blow. Wow, That's what tests are for. Amazingly, though, our invention works. Just not launching it. Deceptive has messaged me. Ah. Let's try that out. Technically, that worked. Technically. Trying to make a TNT cannon here does not work. Trying to create a TNT cannon on here doesn't work as expected. What should happen, guys, is it should launch it. But instead, it doesn't. I get launched, though. Let's try that out. Don't know. Let's try something else. Okay, right. Let's go around here. That doesn't work, do it? All I've done is just create a noise machine. All I've done is just create a a permanent noise machine. Bang, 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 bang. Kind of fun though, isn't it? Quite a cool little invention, really, isn't it? There's no TNT left. Gotta go, sorry, it's alright. Have a good rest of your day. You might as well even call this a lag machine at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Climate of Joe's YouTube channel. Today we've created a permanent destroying, absolutely awesome TNT lag machine. And it should be over in a second. It doesn't work as intended, but it kind of works. This is just